I would say there's a fourth too, which is figuring out the products to build.
So, just taking the tactical part right now, my understanding is that there are three big categories that have been limiting factors for AI. First is compute, the second is data, and the third is algorithmic design. How do you think about each of those three categories right now? And if you were to help someone understand the next headlines that they might see, how would you help them make sense of all of this?
I would say there's a fourth too, which is figuring out the products to build. Technology, like scientific progress on its own, not put into the hands of people, is of limited utility and doesn't sort of co-evolve with society in the same way. But if I could hit all four of those, so on the compute side, yeah, this is like the biggest infrastructure project certainly that I've ever seen. Possibly it will become I think it will. Maybe already is the biggest and most expensive one in human history. But the whole supply chain from making the chips and the memory and the networking gear, racking them up in servers, doing, a giant construction project to build like a mega data center, putting finding a way to get the energy, which is often a limiting factor piece of this, and all the other components together. This is hugely complex and expensive, and we're still doing this in like a sort of bespoke one-off way, but we are a long way to go from that. And it's a it's an enormously complex and expensive process. Uh, we are putting a huge amount of work into building out as much compute as we can and to do it fast. And, it's going to be like sad because GPT-5 is going to launch and there's going to be another big spike in demand and we're not going to be able to serve it. And it's going to be like those early GPT-4 days. And the world just wants much more AI than we can currently deliver. And building more compute is an important part of doing that.